and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, we played around a little bit with the difficulty and sliders to try to make things a little bit easier on me without making Salomon totally unrealistically good at the plate. And I think it's working out okay so far, but we'll have to continue to get out here. Salomon, by the way, still presently leading the AL Rookie of the Year consideration, so hopefully we can get that going. 266, 13 home runs with 33 RBI, so clearly we want to keep going with that if we can continue to make those numbers good. AL West looking a little bit like a lost cause at the moment with us being 7 games back of the Astros in the division, but the Athletics, Angels, and Mariners are all within a couple games of the second wildcard spot here, so if we can get to second place in the division, we can make ourselves a postseason bid, which would be awesome for Salomon's first season. But it's not going to happen unless we start playing a lot better, and maybe not even going to happen then, so we're just going to have to get out here and get some more. So, training day. Got the chance to bring up our contact again, bring up our power caps. Arm accuracy, arm strength. Arm strength. Give it some thought, I guess. Box jumping, meh. Contact, it has to be contact, so that's what I'll be working on here, playing the mini game, and yeah. See you in a couple of moments. Yeah, not great, not terrible. Anything I can do to get these ratings up, obviously. And that should bring us up against the Chicago White Sox in Anaheim. So let's get out here and get it.
Friday Night Baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Jaime Barria will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it's
ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Well, Salomon's first appearance against these White Sox is going to come with runners on first and second and only one out, so hopefully we can drive one to the gap and get one rolling out here today. Let's get it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike
Good one to hit.
The at bat. And guys, you take a look at the
White
White
Sox
entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Irvin Santana out here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball misses.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
on 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off.
Change up, that was a good one to hit, but a little early on it.
Eye level as it comes in.
Thrown 20 pitches here in the first inning so far. Four-seamer, ooh.
Close, but it's 2-2.
That one had a little bit of late life on it, otherwise it might have been a fair ball, or a strike rather.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league.
Salomon pulled that one a little bit early on the slider.
How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door.
6 pitch at bat so far. Here comes number 7.
Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
And I'm just going to pop one up. Third baseman's got it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. What a shame. Well, somebody scored, so it's 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. If Salomon can't cash in here. Runner on first with nobody out. And that's a big fly. But in fact, it's just going to be on the warning track. So, long, loud first out of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Salomon Barrios. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Two-seamer inside, ball one.
For ball one.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball.
That one down
on
is
the ground. Trout stands at second with no outs.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Swing.
Oh, no doubt about that one. It's high, it's far. Adios, pelota! Salomon Luis Aparicio Barrios Garcia going yard with his 14th home run of the year. 395 feet to right field and gone. Big fly for Salomon Barrios.
This is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump.
And Salomon giving out some souvenirs out here. It's now 7-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Nice little cutter there, first pitch, just a little early on it. Alex Colomé on the mound.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration.
Cutter, okay, got one away. Made contact with it anyway.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that
called third strike. Okay, well,
so
whatever you say, bro.
On just one hit, but it was. Now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez.
And we finally get a fielding opportunity here today against Yolmer Sanchez. Keenan Middleton on the mound. Fly ball right out to Salomon's territory. Easy catch, and that'll be the first out of the top of the eighth. And Salomon gets himself one more try here in the bottom of the eighth. Runners first and second. It would be a great time to get another home run. And he served a nice one up. Made good contact on it, and he's going to dive for it, but not going to get it. Salomon's going to go run through second all the way to third. Ball comes in, and that's going to be a stand-up triple with 2 RBIs for Salomon Barrios. Venga, let's go. God, it feels good to be hitting like this again. Doesn't have to be every game, man. I don't expect it to be every game, but when you get these games where you're hitting well and things are doing well, God, it feels good. Feels good to be back. Just got to make sure that it doesn't happen too often, otherwise we're going to have to go back to Hall of Fame.
Clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
All right, Justin Bohr, 3 for 4 out there.
And he misses ball 4.
And he is going to take himself a walk. So runners on the corners with 2 away, bottom of the 8th. LA up big today. Justin Upton up to the plate. And we'll see what can be made of this. 3-2 count. Bohr's running. But that's going to be a walk, too, from Jace Fry, and now he has loaded the bases on 11 pitches. They'll bring up Corey Dickerson here.
3-2
count. Is he going to walk him again? No, he is not. That's going to be a grounder up the middle. Salomon's coming in. So is Justin Bohr, and that is going to be another 2 runs on the board for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going into the top of the 9th, up 12-2. Salomon gets himself an easy fly ball. Send it out to the second baseman just to make sure. And you can light that baby up because the Angels take a win off of the Chicago White Sox and get themselves going here at home. Let's get it.
Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Chicago have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to...
Okay, Salomon coming back out here. Average at 270 here on the season after that kind of, shall we say, dry spell.
Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Dead red fastball that I'm late on.
Look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with
all
the way
right,
they
let's
played,
go.
But they have to find a way to relax a little bit.
That nice
Everybody
changeup
goes through these
too.
little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
And Salomon gets himself pegged on the 3rd pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that was a big mistake
right on the shoulder, bicep, oblique area, and that'll put him on first base with nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd. And of course, we're going to be out here messing with this guy because, well, why wouldn't you mess with the guy when you're Salomon Barrios and you've just been plunked with a pitch? You demand vengeance. Oh, but I got picked off. Okay, well, that was on me.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Salomon Barrios.
All right.
He was drilled by a pitch his last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
See it drive it like you can. Let's
And
go.
Okay.
the ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1
so,
now. We haven't seen a fastball.
2-1 count here.
As a
What
hitter,
do we got?
You've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 counts. Guys throwing a little bit erratically here.
Right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music.
And what should have been effectively a 4-pitch walk becomes a 5-pitch walk, and Salomon's on first base again. No at-bats this game, just 2 walks.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Geyer sprinting.
But Brandon Geyer's over there to grab it for the 2nd out of the inning, so Salomon has to retreat. And that'll put Justin Bohr out here on the plate. 3-1 count.
Justin Bohr will bat next. And he just manages to
Try not to get picked off anymore.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a good at-bat.
And he walks he walks Justin Bohr. So that'll bring up Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and
No
a strike.
control here from this guy.
Get back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit hard on the ground.
That's going to be through the hole. Solomon's going to challenge here.
Base hit. The tag.
And he's going to get nailed at the plate. Well, that stinks.
One out for Chicago.
And we're still scoreless here going into the top of the 6th.
RBI men in the league the last
Here comes
2 years.
Jose Abreu at the plate.
Back next. Hit the other way out
And that is going to be a
Barrios.
line drive to right field, but Salomon can get over there.
2 away. Ready now, Salomon Barrios. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
All right. Get a single or better, swing on time for a hit. We'll try to swing on time for a hit here. We'll go ahead and use our showtime here.
First pitch. That's way.
It's a pitch out, first
Nothing
pitch.
doing.
So with a runner over there on first,
Stands at first.
I don't know who that is, but
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in
2-0
the
count.
If you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Come on, base hit now.
here we go.
Hit hard.
That one's straight up the middle. Nice little liner straight up the middle, and we're going to have a runner heading to third base.
And he's safe.
And that'll be
After that base hit right
nice little contact boost for Salomon, but also runners on the corners with only 1 out. That'll bring up JT Realmuto, so hopefully he can drive in a run here.
6-game hitting streak so far.
Maybe we can
Before the payoff pitch, he'll look
steal
to
off a
first.
Lopez
And
here.
the runner back.
Let's hold him right here. Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swing and a miss from JT Realmuto, and he strikes on out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball. Now batting, the first
So
baseman.
striding forward now, Justin Bohr. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Dive, but he's back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, 2 away now.
Right at
Oof, right into the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Angels strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And guys, 7th inning already.
Okay, Williams Astudillo up here.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Tony
That's what you
Son
get
still
when
on the
both
mound
starting
up here.
pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around strike zone
And
at all.
Salomon is going to be able to get back there for the flyout, and that'll be the first out of the 7th.
Game that could really go either way in these late innings. So a runner at first
And more
now with
Williams
one away.
here.
And that'll bring Williams Astudillo in.
Probably one of the best players the Twins have right now, honestly.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Barrios.
But it's going to be another fly out to right field, and Salomon coming out here to pull it in. We got James McCann out here, 2 for 3 on the day with 2 outs and a runner on first.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Barrios.
But Salomon going to get over there to pull it in,
Catch, and that ends the inning.
and that'll end this inning. Okay, runner first, 1 out, tie ball game. See what we can do here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line.
Liner.
And
but
they can't run it
drifts
down.
foul.
Anaya is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
And that's a nice line shot, center field. But it's just going to be on the warning track. So Salomon, good contact, but just flies out to left center field. Top of the ninth now, Brandon Geyer on the plate.
Brandon, 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
That's going to be cut off by Salomon, so it doesn't turn into anything worse than a base hit single.
Night, 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strike.
Apparently got picked off, so Ryan Goins.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Once again, having to get cut off by Salomon. Another base hit.
And he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact.
Bring up Willian Zasadillo here in the top of the 10th. Had no luck today so far.
Double play is in order, however. Skied into straightaway.
But once again, he flies out to Salomon, and that is going to be just another fly out. And light that baby up. Angels take a second one here against the White Sox.
Offensively, the Angels tonight relied heavily on the work of this man.
Well, we got pulled early from the end of that series, so I think we'll go ahead and get out here and play the next series against the Texas Rangers, too, who are bottom of the division. So it's a good opportunity to pick up a couple games. Let's get it.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Shelby Miller will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball, and if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be off.
Okay, Salomon back out here in Arlington to try to get things going out here against the Texas Ranger. Runners on first and second with only one out. Shelby Miller on the mound. Get it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy.
Nice little 12-6 curveball, but nowhere near the zone.
First 5. That sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that.
Oh, that bounces away, and we're going to get runners second and third here. So double play taken out of consideration. And that should put us.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch
should
down
put us here in a pretty good situation to drive in a run if we get a hit into the outfield.
Now they're both into scoring position.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
Here's the 2-1.
12-6 curveball on the corner. Tough one to hit.
Right there, that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ooh, cutter. Made contact, but no, nothing else on it.
Stay hot, huh?
Now another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt.
Okay, full count now for Salomon.
Will be next.
And a 12-6 below the zone. Salomon just kind of swings on through it. That sucks.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team.
Up next for the Rangers, Chase Darno, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Okay. Texas now up. Chase Darno on the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
And Salomon maybe got... Nope, not even a little bit of a chance. That one is out of here.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Okay, well, let's try it again. So we actually do have the benefit of the territorial perk because we're playing an in-division rival, which should help Salomon's hitting abilities here. And in fact, Salomon, first pitch swinging, gets himself base hit, drives a runner over to third. Now we got runners on the corners with nobody out. Let's get it.
Streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hey, no one down here.
How's your motion up there?
Check on first by Miller, and he'll dive back in safely.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Slide step.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Taps it foul.
Now a throw.
Shelby Miller quite alert to Salomon out here. He really hasn't had all that much success in stealing necessarily. Only about like 3 or 4 stolen bases in his whole major league career. Ooh, that is a very nice windup to try to steal on.
Try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hard hit ball to second.
Well, it's going to turn into an RBI ground out, but at least Salomon with the delayed steal doesn't get thrown out on a double play.
Against Shelby Miller, he's totaled 4 hits in 20.
So he's now standing on second. Justin Upton on the plate, 1 out.
One down.
Here's the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch.
Taps foul, 1-2 count now.
In his career, Upton carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Okay, that's outside. 2-2 count now.
And the runner's breaking for third. There's a drive out toward left center.
And that's going to go. Falling into the gap, so Justin Upton's going to get himself a double, and Salomon is going to come home to score, making a 1-run game here, top of the 4th. Venga, let's go.
Score to make it a 1-run game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after.
And next time Salomon hits the plate, it is now 5-3 in favor of Anaheim. We'll make it happen here for the Halos. Let's get it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go. Let's go, kid.
And this
Nice cutter on the outside corner.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate?
2-1 count.
Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And
2-seamer inside. Nasty pitch,
5
but
runs, 7 hits.
foul it
No
off
errors to
for
this point for the Angels.
strike 2.
And this will miss down
Below the
there.
zone, that is now ball 3. Full count for Salomon. 1 for 2 on the day. Let's see what we can do. And curveball inside.
And indeed, the throw will finish
Strikes
him off.
Salomon
Put
out.
at first, and there are
Unfortunate.
2 away now. So a
And that'll bring up Joey Gallo out here, number 4-hole hitter for the Rangers. Runner on first, so this has the potential to be a big fly out of the park.
Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to
Indeed, Salomon got no shot at this one, and it is long gone. Joey Gallo to right field. How far was that? 412 feet into the right field stands and out of here to tie the game in the bottom of the 6th.
And this is an all-familiar sight.
So let's see if we can't make something else happen here for Salomon.
First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin.
High fastball, ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy.
That's going to be nice little change up in the dirt, but the runner goes like an idiot and gets thrown out on the base paths like a nincompoop. So Salomon comes back out here, top of the 8th. Fresh count, and unfortunately a fresh reliever. And they don't even give me my Showtime meter back because the dude got thrown out. That's unfortunate. Slider friendly call from the ump.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
And that one smacked into the gap. Right field. And out of here. Adios, pelota. Salomon Barrios going to right field with that home run number 15 on the year. Top of the 8th, 422 feet and gone. Big fly for Salomon Luis Aparicio Barrios Garcia. And that puts the Angels on top. And he has just shut up this Rangers crowd.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
I'll bring up Osdrubal Cabrera. LA added a few more runs for insurance here in the bottom of the 9th.
It's not easy coming back. Closers, but this guy
So we'll have to see how well Salomon is not going to make it, and that's going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. But regardless, Halo is going to take it here in Arlington against the Rangers.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine, not an overpowering guy.
All right, I didn't see where we were at, but we got a runner on second, and we got a run in, so we can make it happen here if we can get a ball into the gap. Let's get it.
He does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
He's set. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees.
Okay, 2-1 count here to Salomon here in the top of the second.
2-1, here it is.
That's over the shortstop's head into the gap in left field. Salomon going to get in there with a nice double to drive in a run. Venga, let's go.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Batting 9. The shortstop.
Let's go right here.
David Fletcher.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball.
Yeah, a little grounder over there.
And the throw just does.
And that is going to throw out the runner at first to end the inning. But Salomon gets himself an RBI, and that'll put the Angels on top 2-0 here, going into the bottom of the second.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers.
Unfortunately, by the bottom of the third, it's now 6-2 with the Rangers on top.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Salomon can get to this one, and that'll end the inning, but I'm guessing the damage has been done.
So they've scored 4 times on 2 hits, including the.
All right.
Salomon Barrios.
So we're back 3-6. We got a runner on third now, so we really got no excuse not to get something in.
Look for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ooh. Laid on that one and fouled it way away.
At this point for the Angels.
That one's coming inside a little too close for comfort. Salomon doesn't wear that arm guard because, or that elbow guard because he's a big tough guy up here. Four-seamer down.
And he fouls this one off.
Okay. Four-seamer above the zone, still late on that one.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Come on. Hey, let her fly.
Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2.
That was a good one to hit, but couldn't get the bat off my shoulder in time.
Hey, we got one.
Two-seamer outside for ball 3, filled the count.
You can certainly
Making him work up here.
Like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and
ball 4 on that cutter on the black. So Salomon going to get out here onto the corner at first, and that'll be runners on the corners. First and third with only one out, and David Fletcher coming out here. What's your windup look like? Now you're making me barely have a chance to even say the words, and already you're throwing over. How inconsiderate.
Here you go. Let her fly now.
And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Once again, at least with regard to when the player is pitching, when you throw over to any base, you spend a little bit of your stamina to do so. When you slide step, you impact your accuracy delivering to the plate. So anything I can do to hinder this guy in being an effective pitcher is going to be advantageous to my team. All the more so if I can actually steal a base and get over to second.
Try again, 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Grounder down the line at third.
Foul ball. Okay.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely.
Just a hint, buddy. The plate is that way. You can't see where I'm pointing, but the plate is that way.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at the corner.
Pissing the hell off of this crowd. No doubt this pitcher too.
Here we go. Steal.
Runner going a second time. Fouled away.
He's having to do a lot of work up here for not a lot of pitches.
The 1-2. Again, he's off for second. Still 1-2.
Rob Manfred grows restless in his cave.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
We'll try it one more time for second. Just hung in there on that one.
I don't know. I've lost track of how many pitches this at bat has been, not even counting the times he's thrown over.
Again, a 1-2. And now he's on the move again for second. High drive deep down the left field line. They'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner.
Well, Solomon's got to go back to first on that one. But we do drive in a run on it, and that makes it a 2-run game here. So sac fly on there, and that'll bring up Jonathan VR.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
And they got him stealing second, so that's unfortunate. But now it's top of the 6th. We got runners second and third. Salomon out here. Oh, this is looking tempting. Ooh. It had to be good timing on that one. Yep, good timing. I just missed.
Lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bourne over at second. Real Muto on at first with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
2-1 count here. I'm restless. I want something to hit.
Now a 50.
That's not going to be it.
Ball that misses for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless.
Swing and a missed good pitch.
I know. That was a ball. I had no business swinging at that one, but I'll be honest. I really wanted him to deliver one for a strike so that I could mash it.
Come on, baby, you're up.
One of these.
More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with
See, that one I don't mind
4,
taking.
so the bases will be
The other one was
now
awful
with 2
close.
away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on.
Here's David Fletcher here. He needs to get himself a base hit to score any runs here.
A 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
That's going to be a foul ball, right field side.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And
heck.
So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded.
Okay. Well, all that work for nothing. Now no more Mazzara on the plate here, bottom of the 2nd. Or 7th, excuse me.
And he turns on one, sending it high and
that one, not a chance.
looks up. See you later. Over the wall.
Nice try, Salomon. Need more ups than that.
Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their.
Well, that'll bring up Salomon here, top of the 9th, 1 for 1 on the day.
And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first
Matt Bush out here throwing well outside to Salomon.
All right, one more time right here. Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
This is on the ground.
And that is going to be a grounder to the first baseman, and he tries to field it to the or flip it to the pitcher to cover, but Salomon's got the wheels that few men can match.
Nice approach on the offensive side.
Beat him by a step.
What more can you ask of him? Wasn't able to get to his feet.
So nice little base hit from Salomon here, and he's on first with nobody out.
Cannon from his knees to get the guy out.
Runner goes for second. Pitch
And they're not even going to bother to cover. They know it doesn't matter.
In fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
And in fact, this is only Salomon's 2nd stolen base of his young career.
Play it first now. He's going.
Runner's on his way to third.
All right, ease up.
Back to the mound. And there's one down now.
Well, whatever. Salomon's up at third. Hopefully we get a run in off of something.
Jonathan VR. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working.
If they're going to give you the stolen bases, you might as well take them.
The 1-1 pitch. a fastball down below the knees. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Barrios stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Okay.
Skied in the air to
Fly ball to left field.
Makes the catch,
but Salomon is going to tag up and score a run off of it, so we get something out of it, but we don't get a win.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening. Stepping up now, Salomon Barrios, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game
Angels up
streak.
4-0, top of the first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I mean, that means literally nothing because the Rangers have not had a chance to respond, but at the same time, you know, that's a lot of runs to have scored in the first inning. And indeed, next thing you know, Salomon back out here in the top of the third.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Slider down.
Slider swung on and missed 1-1. Upton, the runner at first with two gone. 2-1.
Working Salomon away here for the most part.
He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Good fastball.
Two-seam bottom of the zone.
For a strike.
Good spot on that one. Slider inside. That'll fill the count here with 2 outs.
Full count with 2 outs now. So
what you got, Salomon?
Somewhere he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the run at first will be in.
That's a bloop into left field, and that is going to get down for a base hit.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And there we go.
He's extended his hit
another hit.
Games, and you know he wants double digits.
Salomon got himself a nice little hitting streak going, and then that is going to bring the Rangers' relief pitcher on here in the top of the third with only 2 out.
Jesse Chavez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Salomon gets himself another stolen base here. First chance he gets.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1 count here.
He really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
There we go.
The 3-1. And he
And
misses
that'll load the bases. So he comes on, loads the bases. That'll bring up Jonathan VR. Hitting 274 on the year. He's 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this
1-2 count.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Outside pitch. Okay.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Count remains
Foul ball into the right field stands. Hope somebody caught that one.
Good one right here.
Another try at 2-2. Had to
taps it down. Come on, man. Get something into play.
Hey, let's go, big fella. This is right here. You're going.
Center field.
That is just going to be a fly out to center field, and that will end the inning.
Angels get just the 1.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Darno. He successfully laid down a sac bunt.
Okay. Travis Darno out here.
Do in today's game, high velocity, explode. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Oh, and he misses
Uh-oh. Salomon bobbled it.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a song.
In now the power hitting
Cut that one off. Didn't lead to anything, apparently. We got Nomar Mazara out here.
Back into this thing.
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to
And there's another fly out to Salomon, and that'll be the next out of the inning.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1. High fly ball out to deep.
Oh, where's that going? Out of the field.
And it's gone.
Well, there you go. Patrick Wisdom. 395 feet to right field and gone.
Now at the plate, Salomon Barrios. He singled his last time up.
All right, what you got?
The first pitch. There's a swing and a
foul ball.
Headed for the right field corner.
Looked like it was going into the top deck too.
So a missed opportunity there. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Okay. Jesse Chavez.
Hey, infield plays at 1 here.
The 1-1 home. It's taken for strike 2.
Nice little cutter on the outside corner.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Tough to get to that one if you're not looking for it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors.
It's funny how those two can look very different, even though they're the same pitch.
Just hung in there on that one.
Okay. Well, 1 for 2 on the day.
2-2, one more
Challenge is to make contact with this one.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Or rather, to swing on time to get a hit on this one.
Because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Grounded to third.
Well, that was not going to work. And that is just going to be a harmless little ground out. Well, top of the 7th. This one's pretty well settled, but no reason not to go if we broke on this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
What you got?
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
That's going deep to center. Is that going to go? It is going, and it's out of here. Adios, pelota! Long fly ball to center field. 16th home run on the year for him. 415 feet to dead center and gone. Big fly for Salomon Luis Aparicio Barrios Garcia. Just a long bomb into the batter's eye in center.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. His career numbers in this matchup, he's only 1 for 10. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straight.
Well, they answered back. They're not leaving without a fight. So Nomar Mazara goes yard 2 over Salomon's head. Right field. 377 feet.
Home run for Nomar Mazara, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. But they still.
And Salomon is even going to get one more shot out here in the top of the 9th.
The last
best at that, Matty D. We've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a
Can I take that one back, please? I mean, I'll just take the strike on that one. I just don't want to swing as bad as that.
It's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
Bunch of low pitches here.
Point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's fallen behind.
Bunch of slider. Well, 2 sliders. 2 is a bunch, right?
It just opens up so many options. Do we bump him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Wasn't ready for that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
But that one is well outside, so Salomon takes a walk. And that'll be man on first with
David Fletcher.
Nobody out.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Well, I was going to take it easy out here. I was going to just relax and take whatever comes, but now you've got me all riled up. I'm going to have to steal a base on you now.
And again a throw, and the runner back.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Another throw over. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
I got to be careful over there.
Barrios
would hate for you to drop and throw that one into the dugout or something.
And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
There we go, infield. Knock it down.
And again,
I'm not even taking a lead on this guy anymore. He's just constantly throwing over.
Hey, Steven driving here.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field.
It's going to come in for a line out, and that'll be one away.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Runners off for second. Count moves
foul ball.
2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Well, the recording here has gone quite long today, but I think it shouldn't be nearly as long of an episode because I took a little bit of time off in between some of these games.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there.
Slide step, low and in.
3-2.
So that's a full count to him.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Almost got me on that one. Almost started running on that one.
Back in easily. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's running again. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Again, he's on for second. Strike taken to throw. And he is.
What, you got me on that one? I don't believe it. Well, whatever. We still win this one, and hopefully that should end this series.
Collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
9-3.
The player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
Yeah, I think Salomon knows that his base running can be...
Is met with some resistance, but pushes back.
I know that Salomon knows that his base running can be a big part of his game, but the problem is he's just hadn't been very good at it in the majors. And, that's something we're going to have to work on because he's still quite young. He, obviously has a lot of good aspects to his game, but there are just some parts that he needs to work on still. But, after that rather long episode from my perspective, we are going to call it a day here. Salomon's starting to hit home runs again for a change. He's now got about 3 in his last 5, and at least a couple. Nope, just 3 in his last 5, so yeah, that is going to do it for me today. So until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.